Howdy folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I have a gift request from CCC. Sounds like a big carbon copy thing. Craig Cook, thank you for this gift and this request, my friend. He's down in Virginia. So let's see. Eric Bogle's The Band Played Waltzing Matilda. So thank you for the gift and request, Craig. And let's see here. You said, Don, I recently sent you what I thought was the happiest song on the internet. Well, this one is probably the saddest one, all about the human tragedy of war. I can't think of a better protest song. Eric Bogle, who I believe you have reacted to before, I did. I forgot the name of the song, but I kind of like scrolled and I happened to glance and saw that I'd given that one a 9.8. Clearly a phenomenal song. And in fact, I just compiled a list of the top rated songs on the channel, like 9, 8, and above. There were like 332 songs on it, and I spent hours alphabetizing it by artist, and Eric's song is on that list. I'll be publishing it to the channel in some format once I figure it out, but I just finished that earlier today, as timing has it. But you had said that Eric is a Scottish-born Australian folk singer. The Battle of Gallipoli was a failed Allied invasion of the Turkish Straits in 1915. It was a bloody war between Turkey and Australia, New Zealand, Britain, and France. Yeah, as World War I. And also Armenia was involved in that because Turkey, the Armenian genocide, which is not published, there were like 1.5 million Armenians who were killed. So, and I had very dear friends of mine. I've reacted to a couple of Sophia's songs on the channel, but they're Armenian, and they filled me in on this. All right, Eric Bogle's song. Here we go. The band played Waltzing Matilda.
I wrote this song in 1971. Now, the mathematicians will work out that was 38 years ago. Can't believe that, but this is how old this song is. And I wrote it after I saw my first Anzac Day march in Australia, which was in Canberra in 1971. And I wrote this song, and here it is. Next year, John and I celebrate our 30th anniversary together. I bought him a gold watch. I bet you're glad I came into that Salvation Army hostel.
And rescued me.
It's already beautiful.
Now when I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I lived the free life on the roller. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, oh, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time you stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat, and they gave me a gun, and they marched me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amidst all the cheers, the flag waving and tears, we sailed off for Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day, how our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell that they called Sula Bay, we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk,
he was waiting, he primed himself well. He showered us with bullets and he rained us with shell. And in 5 minutes flat, he'd blown us all to hell. Nearly blew us right back to Australia. But the band played Waltzing Matilda when we stopped to bury our slain. We buried ours and the Turks buried theirs. Then we started all over again.
Question for Aussies, or maybe even Craig. You might know this as well because you seem to be an history buff, certainly with this song anyhow. And I think I stand corrected on this. I don't think the U.S. was involved in that as much. I know the Allies were, obviously, which would have included Russia. But what is the significance of Waltzing Matilda? I've heard reference to that song, but I don't know the song. And so I wonder, is that like nationally significant? Does it have a certain feel? Like I know in the States, like we'll play Taps, for example, or, pick some of those types of songs that just resonate deeply. I don't know if Waltzing Matilda is that, though.
And those that were left, we tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. And for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, though around me the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me arse overhead, and when I woke up in me hospital bed and saw what it had done, oh, I wished I was dead. Never knew there was worse things than dying. For I'll go no more waltzing Matilda all around the green bush far and free, to hum tent and pegs a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me.
Oh, we can't waltz.
So they gathered the crippled, the wounded, the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blind, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And as our ship sailed into Circular Quay, I looked at the place where me legs used to be, and thank Christ there was nobody waiting for me to grieve, to mourn, or to pity. But the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway.
This is
But
so well
nobody
done.
cheered. They just stood and stared. Then they turned their faces away.
Yeah.
And so now, every April, I sit on me porch and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, reviving old dreams of past glories. The old men march slowly, old bones stiff and sore, the tired old heroes from a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they marching for?
I don't know what he's going to say.
And I ask myself the same question.
Good call.
But the band plays Waltzing Matilda. The old men still answer the call. But as year follows year, more old men disappear. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come waltzing Matilda with me. And their ghosts may be heard as they march by that billabong. You'll come waltzing Matilda with me.
That was shot with someone's phone.
That was.
That's really well done. Yeah, I mean, there were times in there where I thought that this was like a much more intense version of like the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald from the standpoint of writing and detail. And like Gordon Lightfoot really captured a lot of the detail of the sinking of that ship and what it was like. And he got that from newspaper clippings and news reports. And sometimes he was able to talk with people about it. He wasn't there. So when you're capturing or recapturing elements, you know, the amount of detail that you could put into something, you could add so many details that you lose people, but he didn't. This continued on. It was a chronological song. Not all songs will start at the beginning, go to the middle and the end. Some, you know, will start at the end and then they'll go back to the beginning and develop the narrative out of sequence. But this was straight on through and he stayed in the pocket. It was a really, really well written song. And I think that the significance of Waltzing Matilda was the waltzing part. I don't know who Matilda was. I don't know the connection in any way, and there may not have been. It might have just been that it was a waltz. He can't waltz anymore. He doesn't have legs. But the picking in this was beautiful. His voice is beautiful. I'm not going to rate that one clearly, Craig, which you suspected that. I mean, it was near a perfect song, though, just like his other one that I did. Let me see which one that was that I had done. A Reason for It All, and it was requested by Lundy Ray, and that was based on a true story. So maybe that's Eric's deal, you know, writing about things that really happened, and World War I definitely happened. So anti-war song, yes, I mean, this was a brilliant recapturing of what it's like. And I love these history lessons. You know, Johnny Horton gives them in his songs. And this was very detailed. So, Craig, my friend, what a choice. And you really know your stuff. Are you a history buff? Or is this just a song that like popped into your mind? In any case, either way, it's all good. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
And the band playing Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay.